Alright, guys, I'm back. Quick, I don't know, just a random, I guess you could say somewhat random off-season video. I don't know, I just felt like, doing a little off-season video. Oh, so before I go on, you guys, let me, let me know what you guys, want to see on my channel. What more you want me to, what more you want me to talk about, or suggestions of what you would want me to do, and I'll take your suggestions into a consideration. On one note, I believe I did do a video on it. And check out the bucsreport.com site. All right, bucsreport.com. All right. They have a Facebook page and also a website. And I believe they have a Twitter too. And I believe they got a Twitter too, but I don't think it's used that much. But I am it's volunteered, but I am a writer. Okay, for bucsreport.com. Please, check that site out. Check that site out. There's some good content on it. And the site is their site's rising. Starting to get some followers and viewers and all that stuff. So once again, bucsreport.com, their Facebook page and their site. Check their sites out. Check our articles out. Some good stuff, and not just Buck stuff. There's some NFL stuff on there too. So some of it's real news, some of it's opinionated, and some of it just it's just stuff. So check that stuff out. All right. So now what did I come? Okay. So a little off-season video on the NFL, mainly the Bucs. Okay. Obviously, free agency and the new league year is going to be getting underway here in a few weeks, in the coming weeks. So obviously we're all pretty excited about that. What we're going to do in free agency, and and how that pans out, and how does the team approach it, approach free agency this off season, and all that. So it's gonna be very interesting to see what we do in free agency, because with the amount of cap space we have, that we have, do we go all in on anybody? Do we make any splash moves? How many moves we're gonna make? How many players we're gonna keep? How many players we're gonna cut? Or who we're gonna sign, or who we could sign, and all that stuff. So it's gonna be telling of what Jason Light and Dirk Cutter and do with this team in the coming weeks and months. It's gonna be very telling to see how they feel, what of the direction of this team, and how they feel. How close we are to being a legit contender. Um, so, I mean, most fans personally, we feel that we're close. We just need a couple pieces, um, and, and they should feel that way. I believe we are. No, I believe we are close. I mean, okay, I will go through real quick what the Bucs need to do this offseason. All right, I believe okay, we need to get a complimentary wide receiver opposite Mike Evans. So we need to add at least one more receiver. If not, maybe look at two or three, because you can never have enough weapons. Just look at the Falcons and Matt Ryan. I got have a cold past few days. Um, oh yeah, in case you guys didn't notice. New glasses. Just got them. Just got my eye checked. You know, uh, just got my eye checked a week ago. A week ago. A week ago tomorrow. Yeah. Just got my glass. I just got these. When did I get these? I got these. I want to say Monday night, or was it? Or was it last night? Was it last night? I remember. Oh yeah, remember now. Yeah, no, yeah. Monday night. Yeah, I just got these Monday night. So yeah. So I may look a little big googly eyes, but but yeah, but no, because my eyes grew, so I had to get bigger. Well, we decided on bigger glasses, so this way we wouldn't have the issues with the lens, because because the lens kept falling out. So we finally said, "What the hell?" We're going up to get new ones. So yeah. All right, so back to the Bucs. Okay, so what they need to do, okay, obviously, they need to look at obviously receivers, speed. Okay, that's what we're missing on offense. Well, that's one thing that we're missing on offense. We are at the wide receiver position. We are missing speed. We're missing speed and guys that can get separation from 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 defensive backs. Guys that can get open, get separation. But not only that, and not just about but about turning a 5-yard pass into a 15, 20, 30-yard gain plus. We're missing those guys. And yeah, Mike Evans is going to improve on that, but I mean, let's face it, he's not a speed threat. We need guys that can scare a defense, that could take a short pass and turn it into a bigger game, or guys that can get open way down the field, can find a way to get open and snag a ball. Okay, I mean, no, this is nothing against Adam Humphries, Josh Huff, Russell Shepard, Cecil Shorts. No, they're good role players. Okay, I mean, and also Freddie Martinez. No, it's nothing against them. And could they emerge? Yeah, but we can't count on that. Okay, we've been counting on that. Counting on our young players or unknown players to all of a sudden emerge the past few seasons. No. Okay, we gotta stop that. We have to go out and get guys. We have to go out and we have to get guys. No, not overpay. No, not overpay. But we have to go out and find guys and get guys. And we can't be afraid to hit or miss. And receivers in free agency, and there's a lot of good receivers coming out in the draft too. But we don't want to be pinholed in the draft. You know what I mean? We don't want to be, to where we got little to no receiver help in free agency. So it's like, oh man, it's almost like, we have to get a receiver in the first round. See, we want to be able to get best player available. All right, but we want to be able to get best player available in the upcoming draft. So therefore we have to get, at least get some depth or get some needs in free agency. So this way we can get best player available on our draft board come draft day. And I think there's a lot of good solid players coming out in a free agency. And we have some cap space to spend. We got one of the most cap space, and I mean there's no final numbers yet, but we're looking probably anywhere from, I would say, anywhere from 62, 63 million to maybe as much as over 70 million in cap space come March 9th. I mean that's crazy. Like we're gonna have an insane amount of cap space. No, it's not to say spend it all. No, don't spend it all. But we can make some moves. We can make some moves to really get this team over the hump. And we can't be afraid to make those moves. I think there's a lot of good players coming out of free agency that, if they hit free agency, will be good fits for our team. Okay. Specifically talk about specifically talk about wide receivers. And for wide receivers, we got Deshaun Jackson. I think he would be great. He would be great here in Tampa. I mean, yeah. I mean, he got some issues. He does got some issues. He is what, 30, 31. Okay, but yeah, but he still got the speed to him. Just look at last season. Look at the stats. He still got the speed to him. Look at his yard after catch. I mean, he can still have the ability to catch a 5-yard pass and turn it into a 20, 30 plus yard game. This is what the offense needs. We need more explosive plays. Okay, that's a big difference in this offense. We didn't have that. We had very little explosive plays. And Dirk Cutter, you know how he loves those explosive plays. So we need to get those explosive guys that can get yards after catch, that can get open and catch a deep ball, and all that. I mean, and then the other Redskins receiver, Pierre Garcon, he wouldn't be a bad option either. Kenny Stills out of Miami. You know, um, Alshon Jeffrey. Yeah, I mean, Yeah, I know I've been talking about the cat space, but he's another big guy. I mean, yeah, he got speed, but I don't think it'd be the right compliment. I mean, yeah, we go out and get Alshon Jeffrey. Okay, no, I wouldn't be opposed. Well, we have to look at the contract first, but I wouldn't be opposed. That we would still have one of the best um, wide receiver core. But I say, get a Deshaun Jackson, get a Pierre Garcon, get a Kenny Stills, um, uh, Kenny Britt from the Rams. I mean, he's a big target. I think he wouldn't be a. I mean, he'd be a solid depth option. I mean, he'd be a solid depth option for sure. Um, at least a guy that can catch a couple balls a game and makes a play. Kenny Britt actually, he would be better if he had better quarterback play. So maybe he would want to come and play for James Winston. And that's only to name a few wide receivers. Just looking through the list of okay, so wide receivers. Okay, oh, another good. Okay, another good, another good player that I think it's Robert Woods from Buffalo. He'd be another good wide receiver. Um, Ted Ginn from Carolina. Um, he wouldn't be a bad option. Um, Josh Gordon. Terrell Pryor. Uh, I wouldn't mind Terrell Pryor. I mean, look at what he did in Cleveland this year. First year being transitioning into a quarterback to a wide receiver. The kid's talented. Um, we could definitely afford him. Andre Roberts, he'd be an okay option. Um, Aquan Bolden, um, he had some good stats. Um, he had a he had a nose for the end zone, but yeah, he may not be the speed guy, but he'd be a veteran guy that we could be look that we could be looking at for sure. Um, Brian Quick from the Rams, Kenny Britt from the Rams, um, Kenny Stills. Already brought up Kenny Stills. I wouldn't. That would be one of my best targets, I think, for the Bucs. Kenny Stills, um, Cordell Patterson, possible. He can be return man. He can have a role in our offense. So it's possible, but he wants to be he wants to be a full time threat. I think for if he decides to go to a new team, he wants to be a full time number one, number two receiver. He's not that guy. He has to prove to be that. So I don't know if he would be a good option because he would want to have he would want to get the ball, I think. we don't want another Keyshawn Johnson situation. Jeremy Curley, Marcus Wheaton. Okay, I mean, um, sure, the Shepard, yeah, at least Shepard should be resigned. Yeah, um, he's a just because of his special teams, but he should be resigned. But if needed to step up on offense, he can make a couple catches. Vincent Jackson, okay, there's going to be one of two ways. Okay, we either keep him at his salary, just keep him, or we redo his contract, or no, or he stays on a short term deal at a team friendly price, or he's retiring. Kendall Wright, he's alright. Now Deshaun Jackson, right here, Deshaun Jackson. I think he will be. I mean, I don't know. But he may very well be the Bucs' #1 target in free agency. He very well may be. Obviously, he's talking about going back to Philly. But man, if that reunion does not happen, Deshaun Jackson here in Tampa, he would be amazing. He's a part of that missing piece on offense. Yeah, it'd be a short-term solution, but that's okay. That's okay. He he's still a top receiver in this game, and he has that. And yeah, he may have an attitude problem, but his attitude on the field, we can use more of that. Okay, now tight end. Yeah, we can use another tight end target. Which there's there's some couple really good tight ends coming out in the draft. OJ Howard, obviously the best one, but then you also got the one from Miami and the other one. Forget where he's from. But if we want to look at least a tight end target, maybe in free agency, well, I mean, I don't know who we got. Uh, uh, does Toledo have Dirk Cutter? Ooh, we could get Timothy right back. Yeah, we can get Tim right back. Jared Cook, if somehow Green Bay did not resign him. Jack Doyle from Indy. No, he wouldn't be a bad option. Jordan Cameron from Miami. I don't know what happened with Jordan Cameron because he produced in shitty Cleveland, and now he's been with Miami the past couple of seasons, and he hasn't. His production has gone down. So I don't know what's up with that. Martellus Bennett is somehow New England did not resign him. Uh, Vernon, well, yeah, I could say Vernon Davis, but okay. Now, if we want to look to upgrade the O line in free agency, okay, we have James Hirsch from Baltimore. Yeah, well, he's a restricted free agent, but the other tackle from Baltimore, Rickney Wagner. if we want to upgrade that right tackle position, he's the guy. He is the guy to look at. Andrew Whitworth from Cincinnati. No, he's kind of near his age. Him trying to been 35 years old. Andre Smith. See that injury. Minnesota had a shitty O-line this year, so I don't know about that one. Sebastian Vollmer from New England. He could be an option. Gotter Shirless. Yeah, he's leaving. Yeah, we keep him. I don't think we would keep him anyway. And then we got guard position. Obviously our right guard is set with Ali Marpet. Now let's see, move to center. If we're gonna upgrade a position on O line, guys, it's gonna be the center, because you know we believe that. Well, we want to keep Donovan Smith, have him keep developing at left tackle, and then eventually we'll upgrade right tackle. If not this offseason. Then left guard, we'll have to see what happens with that between Kevin Panfield and we do like our young guy that we drafted last year, Caleb Bennock. But we got Ronald Leary from Dallas. He can be an option. Baltimore guard. Valdemir Duskasi, I guess that's what his name is. Chris Chester from Atlanta. He could be an option. TJ Lang, he could be an option in Green Bay. Patrick Omame. I can't fucking load. Alright. This actually got brought up today. Steven Wisniewski. He wants to play center. But he had to play guard this past year for the which is good for a player that can have both. And he did come in. Was it last offseason? I want to say it was last offseason. Maybe even the offseason before that. I don't know. No, he came in. He came in for a free agent. What's your problem? Free agent visit, and we really wanted him, but we got outbid. I think we were scared because of his injuries, and that's part of the reason why Oakland got rid of him a couple years ago. But he could definitely be an upgrade at center. So maybe he can be that guy. Eric Kush, yeah, he's no longer a free agent. Joe Holly, I believe, yeah, we'll sign Joe Holly back. Yeah, just because of Dirk Cutter's presence. Um, Joe Holly will be back. Will he be starting? That's tough to say right now. As of now, yeah. Okay, alright, here's a player. Here's a player that has been talked about a lot, and I really like the idea. I really like the idea of Calais Campbell. He would be he would either come here and play defensive tackle next to McCoy and be a nose tackle, or actually he would probably play both. He played a little bit defensive tackle and he played a little bit end. But man, he's versatile. He can play the run really well. He has an edge. He's a good guy. Um, good fire on the field. Um, he could really help build on. He could really help and be that missing piece for a couple seasons with our offense. On our defense. Um, Calais Campbell stats. Calais Campbell stats. Okay, obviously he played in every game. 8 sacks. Safety, 6 pass defense. 53 combined tackles. You know, the guy's simply a beast, man. He's a beast. Um, if he hit free agency, I think Jason Light is going to do all he can to get him here in Tampa and not leave the building. He could be he's a playmaker up front. Uh, I love that idea of Calais Campbell here in Tampa. Um, these are 3, 4. Dwight Freeney, if Atlanta lets him go, so you still have the ability to get out of the quarterback and play a few snaps. Um, Charles Johnson, maybe we can actually get him this time. From Carolina. Chris Long, we missed out on him last offseason too. Jabal Sheard, we missed out on him a couple seasons ago. So they could be options up front. Jaquez Smith and Will and Golson, yeah, I believe they'll both be back. Yeah, they should both be back. defensive tackle. We got Brandon Williams from Baltimore. He'd be a good option. Uh, Sylvester Williams, Vince Wilfork. He decides to come out of retirement. Another good option. If we're going to go all in on anybody, Terry Poe. I believe that we can go almost all in. Him next to McCoy. Nobody, nobody will be able to run the ball on us. Period. Nobody. We get Terry Poe up front. And we had at least one safety in the back end. Nobody's running the ball on us. Period. Dominic Easley, Nick Fairley, Jonathan Hankins, his name I know was coming up. Benny Logan, Tony. I don't know why. Yeah, we let Tony McDaniel, Glenn Dorsey, Akeem Spence. He should be coming back. Silga was with us for a little while. John Hughes. They may or may not be coming back. Alright, so anyway, let's get on this list. DeMarcus Ware, maybe we want to bring him in for pass rusher. Bring him in for pass rushing. We can do that. Nick Perry, Robert Mathis, come on, retirement. Trent Cole, just down on him. James Harrison, we probably won't get you. Chad Greenway, wait, now it's on linebacker. We don't need that. It's on linebacker. Come on. And there's some corners coming out too. You know, we want to take a look at some corners. Safeties, Tony Jefferson name coming up. Eric Berry, probably won't get a chance to him now. So yeah, so I was like, that's just some of the few of the good players coming out. There's even some options, a couple options at running back. Eddie Lacy, Le'Veon Bell. If he somehow hits free agency, man, you go all in on Le'Veon Bell. You can. So yeah, so yes, so yeah, so again, we know what the Bucs need to do is they need to go out and get some players. Go out, get the players, still be wise, which we will. We'll be wise. See, strategic, strategic, and, our strategic way in free agency is particularly not bad. Obviously, 22 days until free agency. 22, man, 22. So we need to go out. We need to look at weapons for Jameis. Um, and another Atlanta free agent, Patrick DeMarco. If he didn't resign with Atlanta, then obviously here is a no-brainer. Um, you know, obviously that Dirk Cutter connection. Um, so he be not, there are a lot of good underrated players coming out for instance. At least I believe. Um, a lot of good players that we can look at. Um, you know, I think we will be a little busy in the coming weeks. I think we will be a little busy. I think that we will be signing um, a handful of guys. There may be some surprises mixed in, guys. There may be surprises mixed up. I think the Bucs are going to be a little busy. Um, I think they want this. They really want to get the right players to get this team in the playoffs and winning championships right now. And they're going to do what they can to do that, whether it's free agency, trade, draft. So look out, Bucks fans. I think if we may be, of course, we always say this, but I think our organization wants to win. Which we made good strides last season. We almost made it in. We almost made the playoffs. We almost did. Now we know what the team needs to get in. To get in, compete in the division and get in. We need safety help and the wide receiver help. Or too many things right there, and some depth at other areas like O line and all that. Other than that, we're almost set to go, guys. Just watch to see what we do in free agency. Just watch both things. Just watch. I think we're in for spending a little bit of cash. Um, but not just to spend cash, just to spend cash. Spend cash on some good ass players that will definitely add to the win column. So this video kind of dragging on now. Just want to kind of say in my other offseason videos, but just want to make another one. So see anything. Uh, I could touch on Mike Glennon. Want to see how his market is. Um, he leaves. You know, he leaves. We'll miss you, bud, and go out and earn yourself a starting job, be a starting NFL quarterback. Uh, which we have to watch the Kirk Cousins situation. If he leaves free agency, good chance that Mike Glennon staying. Because a viable backup quarterback is almost just as good as a viable starting quarterback. But if so, I believe uh, Ryan Ryan Griffin has been groomed, and we are ready to move on from Michael. Now we just gotta hope we will get a good compensatory pick. So there's the field dragging on. So I guess I'll end it right here. So don't forget check out the bucs report site. Um, uh, check out bucs report site. And uh, you know um, the site's rising. Um, you know the followers are going up. Um, it's not my site. No, it's not my site. It's a group of Bucks fans um, making making posts, making blogs. So regular people just like me. So alright. So as you can see, my throat's getting a little. So so well, we'll have a great off season, great day, and as always, seize the day. Go Bucks.